How are you doing, everyone? How are you doing? I hope you are all well, wherever you are. Um, my name is Bruce Masama, the director of Miracle Consultants. Miracle Consultants, a financial consultancy company operating from Cape Town, South Africa. All right, so before we go any further, let me make it clear that I'm not a financial advisor, right? Neither am I giving financial advice. I'm just actually airing out my own personal opinions, about this cryptocurrency space. And yeah, even if whatever I say is appealing and is good, I encourage everyone to make, their own personal informed decisions, whereby you take whatever you have heard from this recording, you compare it with what this person said, what that person said, you do your own research, and then you can come to actually make an informed decision. All right, so let's get down to business. Today, our company actually did draft something very simple, something very simple, but yet very effective, in actually managing our Umi staking accounts. Okay, so I'm going to present it shortly, but for now, I want to touch on something very important: the Umi price, the Umi coin price. Now, I've seen comments on Facebook. I've heard, people, mourning and crying and complaining about how the Umi price is stagnant or is on the downtrend recently. I mean, when I joined Umi for the first time, the price was $1.18, $1.20, if I'm not mistaken. But today is one Umi is equal to 11 cents. But here I am, still advocating for Umi. So, what exactly is wrong with me? And the answer is there's nothing wrong with me, right? But I've seen something which a lot of people actually failed to see. So actually, it is my duty and it is our company's duty to open your eyes, and actually let you see, what is happening. All right. So, what is going to happen now is I'm going to explain why I'm saying the price is not really, much of a problem. And to do that, allow me to actually share this screen here. Allow me to share this screen here. Okay. Allow me to share this screen. All right. So now I want to show you something, just to prove that price is not a problem. So let's say you manage to get 40,000 coins. I know it's a lot of money, right? I know it's a lot, but you can either combine with a friend or, like a pool, either you have a club or even if it takes you 10 months, even if it takes you, but let's say one day you've managed to get 40,000 coins, right? The reason why I always prefer to use big numbers is that I want everyone to be motivated, to aim higher. Because if I use examples with 1,000, 2,000, you would think that you have achieved once you reach that number. So if I use 40,000, 50,000, 100,000, it actually encourages those people that are comfortable with 100 Umis or 500 Umis. So let's say you've got 40,000 Umis, right? And then you are going to stake it for a month. So in a month, you are going to get 32%, right? From Roy, of course, from Roy Club. Then, so actually you are getting 12,800 coins. But now let's say the price is 9 cents. Okay, the price is not really doing well. The price is 9 cents. So let's multiply by 9 cents. Okay, and then if you multiply by 9 cents, our answer is 1,152 US dollars. And let's multiply by 14, which is equals to 16,128 rands. So you see, the price is very, very low, right? The price is very low, not favorable to many, but here you are actually taking home 16,000 almost every month, right? Assuming that the price has not improved, you know. So you need to ask yourself, how can I take advantage of the low price? And the answer is buy as many coins as you can, right? Buy as many coins as you can afford. Of course, I cannot give 100% guarantee that Umi will be there forever, right? But according to my own opinion, I strongly believe that Umi will be there, you know, just like Bitcoin. When it all started, people had doubts, you know, but here we are. It is the leading crypto coin, right? So I strongly believe that Umi will be around for a very long time. And actually, Umi is going nowhere. That's what I believe. Of course, I might be wrong, right? But yeah, I mean, here I've just proved to you that even if the price is low, right, you can still get something significant, something tangible. Of course, you might say, but listen, you are using a very high figure for your examples, right? Yeah, so you can use any figure that you want, like 5,000, multiply by 32, right? And that is 1,600, right? We multiply by 0.9, sorry, 0.09. Okay, then we get 144 US dollars, right, which is multiplied by 14, which is equal to 2,016 rands. Not bad. You see, for a person with only 5,000 coins, it's not bad to get 2,000 rands a month. Okay, so still the price is low, but here you are getting something, probably enough to pay for your water and electricity. So I just thought I should clarify this part here, that the fact that the price is low, right, don't lose heart. In fact, you should be happy that the price is low, right? Why should you be happy? It's because actually it actually gives you more opportunities to buy more coins. Okay, now having said that, let's now look at why we are recording this, presentation. So this is what our company has come up with to help the Umi community, whether in Cape Town, whether in Durban, whether in South Africa, whether in Zimbabwe, whether in Uganda, wherever you are, if you are an Umi staker, right, this template is going to help you. I know some of you actually are so bright that you are actually going to see another opportunity from this template, like to see that actually we can add 1 or 2 more columns to make it better. But this is what our company actually just drafted. And it's so simple, right? But it's very effective. So what we are going to do now is I'm going to explain to you how does this work. So firstly, let me explain the top row. That's the debt from my left, details, actual balance, Umi's gained, sorry, withdrawal, Umi's to compound, investment, staked balance, expected Umi balance after 1 month, of course, in brackets, assuming no further compounding, and of course, as taking percentage, right, which of course, currently it is 32. You can change it to 60, you can change it to 40 one day, but for now, we are using what Umi is actually paying us, which is 32%. All right, so now you see that under the date. So today is the 1st of September. So I'm going to write 1 September 2021. Okay. So now the very first one, I have to explain this one. The very first one on C2, the very first figure you must put on C2. This one I have to explain it, right? I have to explain it. So how do we calculate this one? I'll use my cell phone, right, to explain this one. I've tried to use the computer, but I could not find the figures. So let me use my cell phone to actually explain what I want to explain. Okay, so I'm going to log into my Roy app, right? So okay, right. So for those who are new to Roy Club or Roy app, right? This is it, and I will explain all the important details on this app. So the first one, the 2,302.85, that's the actual balance of your UMIs as of now, right? And as you can see, it's actually changing, right? Every second, 24/7. Okay, your UMIs are working for you. Right below that, there's a US dollar value of your UMIs, and how is that calculated? It is your UMIs times the price per UMI, which is the UMI cost, that's 0.11 USD, right? And then the staking is the 32%. So that's where I got my 32% in the template. This is Roy Club. Of course, once you have once you go to another structure like ICP, they've got a different staking percentage, right? So here we want to calculate the figure that we must start with. So at the bottom here where it says wallet profile history, I want you to click on history. So if you click on history, right, it is going to show 2,217. Okay, 2,217. Now, I will not remove this screen, so please listen attentively. Now, 2,217 is what we have actually put in to Roy. But remember, not everything goes through your Roy account. Why? Because Roy takes 10%. Okay, so that 10% it is actually for our own good, because it is to ensure that there is a continuity in the referral bonus system. I've heard of many companies that pay so well, in their bonus system, and then they'll probably collapse after a few months or years. Is because the bonus system was just so generous, but yet not sustainable. So now with Roy, right, they have a generous a bonus system, and it is also sustainable. So that's why they take 10% from every deposit, is because they want to use that 10% to actually fund the referral bonus system. So we multiply 2,217 times 90%, right? Times 90%, because remember, 10% goes to Roy. So that's 1,995.3. Okay, you can write it down. Okay, 1,995.3. Now, on top there, where it says our statistics investment, I want you to click where it says payouts, right? You click where it says payouts, and then once you do that, you can now see that, okay, from this account, I have withdrawn 158. So if I say 1,995.3 minus 158, my answer is 1,837.3. Now, this is the figure that we are going to start with in our template. This 1,837 is the figure that we are going to start with in our template. Now, there's a figure that we are going to need again. So before I move away from this page, let's record our actual balance So let's go back to wallet. Okay, and then the actual balance is what? Is 2002 coins, 0.91. 2002.91. Don't worry. Of course, this balance, the next second you go, you just spend like, let's say, 2-3 minutes trying to do the other stuff. By the time you come back, you might actually have 2303. So don't worry, just take what you're seeing them and you move on. So here I've just shown you how to get the starting figure, that 1,837, right? And then let's now proceed to the next part, taking into account that our actual value is 2,302 Umis 0.91. All right, so now let's now go back to our template. Let's now go back to our template. Okay, so that template here. So as I just explained earlier on, the starting amount is 1,837, which is the amount that should be in our wallet. So you see, automatically it is transferred to the other rows, right? So that means your stacked balance is 1,837. And of course, if you don't compound, let's say you are not going to compound, right? You can expect actually a total of 1,837 multiplied by 1.32, which is 2,424.84. So of course, I have set this to round up to the nearest Umi. So you see, earning 32% per month, if you stake 1,837 coins once, right, and then you don't compound again, you actually can expect a total of 2,425 coins at the end of the month. Okay, so now let's proceed to, so again, on the 1st of September, we're still on the same day. So under date here, you can really decide to leave it blank, right? Or if you want, you can also just write again 1 September 2021. It's up to you. You can either leave it blank because it is covered already by the date above. So on the very same day again, you now record your actual coins, because now you want to determine now, do I have any room for compounding? So the actual coin is 2,302.91. If you want to put the comma, but actually it will round up. So rather, let's ignore the decimals and simply say 2,302. Okay. So the actual balance is 2,302. Right. If you want, actually, you can put the commas, but of course, the way we have set this Excel is it rounds up to the nearest Umi, right? But yeah, right. So you see, and as you can see, 2,302 minus 1,837, 2,302 minus 1,837. The answer is 465. So basically, we are saying you should compound 465 coins now. Okay, before you proceed, you should compound 465 coins. Now, there's something I need to clarify here. Am I losing? If I compound, am I losing? That's a question that's very important. If I compound, am I losing? Because of course, my balance could have been 1,837 plus 465, which is 2,302, right? But then now, my balance is 2,256. So isn't that a loss? So you see, let's see what is the difference. That's 465 times 10%, that which is 46.5. Or let's just say 47. So you see, by compounding 465 coins, right, you are losing 47 coins, okay, through that 10% system, okay. But let's see. So let's say you compound this at the balance over a month. So 465 minus 47 is 418. Now 418 times 32% is 133.76. So you see, so just by compounding that remainder, for the whole month, you are now actually earning more. You see, you are now earning 133 coins. And actually, as you can see, the 133 coins will actually compensate for your initial loss of 47 coins. All right, so don't worry. If you are a medium to long-term person, compounding is actually the right decision for you. But if you are a short-term person, you know, like tomorrow, next week, you know, anytime, then obviously compounding is not for you. All right, so again, that 2,977 is the number of coins you'll be having 1 month later if you don't compound again. All right, let's proceed to the 2nd of September. So let's say on the 2nd of September, your balance is now 2,316. 2,316 it says okay, you now get 60 umis, and you see, ignore that negative 2,310. Ignore that one. It is there simply because of the inbuilt formula, right? But ignore that one. We will never lose umis. Okay, we might lose on the value part, yes, but not the number of umis. Never. The number of umis is always increasing unless if you want to withdraw. Right, so let's say you want to withdraw. Let's say you want to withdraw. Now, for me to explain my scenario, allow me to share my whiteboard. Okay, allow me to share my whiteboard. I want to explain to you something about withdrawing, something that is very important. Let's say we have got two people here, two friends. They both invested 1,000 umis, or they both tagged 1,000 umis. Okay, now the friend on the left, okay, let's say both actually at the end of month 1, both of them, they've got 200 coins extra. Okay, because of course they both invested or are tagged in ROI, so the return is the same. So now the new balance is 1,200. Okay, the new balance is 1,200. Right, so now let's say these two people, they want to withdraw, and the one on the left is going to withdraw first before compounding. So let's withdraw. So we subtract 300. Let's say they want to withdraw 300 coins, and the answer is 900. The other is 900. Now, the one on the right also wants to withdraw, but after compounding. So how do we compound? That means the 200 coins must go out of ROI, right, to your Umi wallet in the Second Pro, or your standalone Umi wallet on the Umi, website. So now this blue 200 going out is the one that we want to stake. That's why I did not use a red ink. Red ink is if we're actually withdrawing to our pockets. Now this 200, we are simply withdrawing it for seconds so that we can actually invest or stake it. So now, so if we stake 200 trends, I'm sure by now you know what is expected to come in, or what should come in. So for what should come in is 180, because 10% of 200 is 20. Sorry, 10% of 200 is 20, and then 20 from 200 is 180. So if we do the maths here, you will see that the answer is 1,180. 1,180. Yes, 1,180. Now again, this person also wants to withdraw 300. See, also wants to withdraw 300, but now the balance now it will remain as, okay, not a red pen. The balance will now remain as 880. Right? Can you see the difference? The person on the right side has just lost 20 coins unnecessarily, right? Because if the person on the right side would have withdrawn first before compounding, all this things could have been avoided. Could have been avoided. Sorry, avoided. So this is now. Let's go to our template and let's see which actually method is actually used here. So actually, I'm going to delete. I'm going to delete all these numbers. Let's start with a new number, like 1,000. Okay, so we start with 1,000. Start with 1,000, right? And then we go to 1,200. That's the closing balance. It means I've gained 200 UMIs. So let's say I want to withdraw 300. Okay, you see, it gives you the correct staked balance of 900. So it means this Excel spreadsheet actually is built for those who understand the sequencing of withdrawing and compounding. So yeah, if you want to withdraw on any day, of course, there's no way you can always be careful, but some days there might be an emergency that will come after you have compounded. It's not a problem. It's okay. It's okay. But now, if you want to withdraw, first of all, withdraw before compounding. Then, if there's anything left to compound, then you can compound. That's the trick part. So let's say, for example, if this withdrawal was not 300, but instead 200. Okay. If we no, sorry, not 200. Let's put 100. Yeah, let's put 100. So you see now, you had gained 200. You withdraw 100, and you're left with 100 to stake. So if you are going to stake, or if you are going to compound, you are going to actually work with that 100, and it will end up being a 90. That's why you see that your answer there is 1,090. Right. So basically, this is it as far as withdrawing is concerned. This is actually how you actually prioritize. So let's say maybe on the 2nd of September, on this, maybe with a balance of 1,150 or 1,250, sorry, and then we all want to make a withdrawal of 60, and maybe later we were able to actually we were able to actually get some funds. So again, let's say we get 100. Okay, let's say we get 100. So yeah, you see, it's actually meant to this Excel spreadsheet actually can accommodate, withdrawals, UMI to compound, and of course, investment. That is more UMIs being added to the account. All right, so basically this is it. This is the tool that we want everyone to enjoy, right? Actually, you can check. So actually, these are some of the things that you can do. Let's say on any day, your wife or your mom or your friend. So let's say you want to bring someone in, and they ask you, how many UMIs have you gained so far, right? Or this week. So all you might just do is, okay, check where the week starts, so check where it ends, and then you just click, anywhere outside the table, put an equal sign, right? Then you type sum. Those who understand Excel, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Then you come here on the D column, and you select D3 and D4. Okay, ignore D5 because remember it's a negative. So I said ignore all the negative values under UMIs gained. Okay, UMIs gained. All right. Okay, so if I add here, you see it adds for me 360. Okay, on my right side there, it actually adds for me. So actually, yes, this is a very important tool to make life very easy to track your progress. And actually, yeah. So yeah, let's enjoy UMI. And actually here I wrote minus payout in red because you see it's always a danger. It's always not good to withdraw. Only do it when it is necessary. Okay, when there's an emergency, when it's necessary and you need the money, then of course go ahead and withdraw. If you do not need the money, please do not withdraw. That's why I actually get to use a red ink for anything to do with withdrawals, right? And of course that other one, that assuming no further compounding. You see, if you don't compound, you are robbing yourself. If you don't compound and you have enough coins to compound, you are robbing yourself. So this is what we actually are prepared for you as Miracle Consultants. Remember, our objective, our aim actually is to promote Umi, right? In all our communities, in the rural areas, we are going to get there. So see, the main aim is to promote Umi specifically, right? In general, is to promote cryptocurrency or crypto coins in general, and specifically Umi. Why? Because there's a lot of opportunities. You see, if you are into if you're into Bitcoin, you might want to actually go via the Umi site so that you can increase your Bitcoin instead of just keeping your Bitcoin in a normal BTC wallet where it does not grow. Fine. Now you see, now as crypto exchanges are now seeing the importance of staking and saving and investing crypto. So they're now coming up with savings crypto wallets, but of course the return is actually very, 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 very low. Right. So yeah, this is the tool, guys. Enjoy it. I'm going to attach it on Facebook. I'm going to also try to actually share a link below this video. I'll see if I can. But yeah, if you need help with this, just email us, send us a WhatsApp, call us, then we will help you. Okay, so from my side, on behalf of Miracle Consultants, thank you very much for taking your time to actually understand what we are talking about here. So yeah, just to summarize this, from this template, actually, you can know how much I've withdrawn this week or this year or this month, etc, etc. You will also calculate how many Umis have you invested in total, or in this week or in this month. All right. So yeah, from my side, on behalf of Miracle Consultants, is goodbye. We will see you when you see us. Goodbye.